Hey everyone, in this Ascent Combat Framework tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to display text on your HP, stamina, and mana values. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my content, and in the full sample, I'm going to go down to my HUD folder and open my stat bar WBP, which is Widget Blueprint. And now after you open your stat bar WBP Widget Blueprint, I'm just going to add a text. I'm going to search for text, add it down here in my border or right above my stat bar. And I'm just going to format this so that I'll just have it hover over this HP bar. And I want to make sure, I'm going to change this to a variable just called stat text and make sure that the is variable is checked. And I'm going to hit compile and save. And now I'm going to hit graph. And you're going to see that in the event graph that there's already a bunch of stuff already listed, such as the event preconstruct, init style, and so on. And one thing that I don't like is that it is using a tick function, but since we are just modifying the full sample, I'm going to go ahead and just add on to this. But for future references or in a future video, we will replace this tick function with something that will actually call the ARS stat component. And when it's changed, then it will update instead of ticking, because ticking is just not the way to go. So what I'm going to do is drag out this stat text and get stat text and then set the text of it. So we're going to look for set text in the widget and select this set text. And then I'm going to connect these two. And now what I'm going to want to do is drag this out and just type in format text. And now we're going to see what we can type in order to get our text that we want to format. So I'm going to get our statistic tag, and I also want to get our statistics comp reference or statistics component. I'm going to drag out the statistics component and get current value for statistic. And then I'm going to drag it out again and get max value for statistics. And in order to just apply it for every single stat bar, I'm just going to plug in this statistic tag. So instead of setting this up manually for health and mana and etc., I can just get this statistic tag and it will do it for all of them just by connecting these. So I'll go ahead and just try to organize this a bit, just like this. Okay, so this is probably more organized. And now I am going to drag these out to a toText integer. And I'm just going to right click and search for a toText and get integer. And then I'm going to duplicate it or copy paste it. And I'll create some space and connect the return value to this one and the return value of the get current value to this one. And now I'm just going to connect something in here in this format text just so I can add 2 pins. And now I'm going to connect the max value as my 1 and then the current value as my 0. And what I want to do is 0/1. So in curly brackets, I'm going to type in 0 and then a space /space and then another curly bracket with a 1 in it. And this will format the text using these variables. So the first one is 0, which is my get current value, and then my 1, which is my get max value. So I compile and save, and let's double check in the designer. That text block is going to be right in the center. And now when I go over to my ACF map and hit play, you'll see that it's going to update. And you'll see all the stats displayed. And now when I get hit, my HP updates. And if I sprint, my stamina is getting updated. And if I use spells, you'll see that it is using my mana. And it's all updated. It is using tick, which I'm not a big fan of. So in the next video or in an upcoming video, we'll go over how to set it to a more optimized and performance-friendly function. Thanks for watching Code with Row. Like, subscribe, comment below what you want to see in the next video. And thanks for watching.